Ching Pelayo Dacua, your Mrs. Cebu Philippines 2019 and your Mrs. Philippines Planet 2019.
Hi, I'm Eribal, your Mrs. Philippines International 2017 and Mrs. International 2017.
Hi, good evening, everyone. I am Bess Tellidua, your MS Cebu 2019 and Mrs. Philippines Continental 2019.
And we are
Team Cebu.
Team Cebu.
We are very much excited for tonight because for one, I haven't seen my co-queens for a long time. Second, because we are also elated because we have our official representatives for Mrs. Philippines International, for Mrs. Philippines International category, for MS Philippines International, as well as the Elite Philippines representative. So tonight, for those who are tuning in with us, tonight is the night wherein we will know a little bit more about representatives for Team Cebu. Because as for me, my journey for Mrs. Cebu Philippines as well as Mrs. Philippines International was very, very meaningful. And I will be forever indebted to the regional director, Ms. G. Candelasa, and of course to Ms. Maan for giving us the opportunity to really improve ourselves. And I hope that the same experience will be the same for all of you guys, especially the representatives of Team Cebu. And for us to have a glimpse of what the pageant is all about, I would like to call on our very beautiful and very proactive regional director of Mrs. Cebu Philippines, Ms. G. Candelasa.
Hi, everyone. Good evening, everyone. Thank you, Ching, for that very nice introduction. I'm flattered. Anyway, Mrs. Cebu Philippines, this is Team Cebu, and Mrs. Cebu Philippines started way back 2019 when there was no pandemic yet. And this pageant aims to empower other women, for all married women, single moms, and for those in the elite category. And luckily, we were able to choose the first batch of winners for our pioneering batch. And these queens are, some of them are here, the title holders. Of course, the main title holder is here, the very beautiful Miss Ching Pelayo Dacua, and of course, the MS Cebu Philippines, Miss Bess Tellidua. So they're here with us tonight, hosting with me together to introduce to you our Team Cebu. Are you excited, guys? One of the queens which will inspire you more is one of our single moms. Single but very available. Bess, are you available? Single but very, very empowering also. So let me turn you over to Miss Bess Tellidua. Bess, take it away.
Thank you, G. Yeah, it might seem glamorous being a pageant winner. I would like to share my experience and what's the impact of the pageant. But once the succession count goes on, it's not just a title, but it's also a job. So there are a lot of responsibilities that often conflict with raising a family. But I am so lucky because I have a very steadfast support from my cool beauty queen like Ching, G, and the rest of the queen sisters. And as a candidate and a previous winner of Mrs. Philippines pageant, it made me discover my potential, and it made me realize that I can do more and be more. So it means stepping out from my comfort zone, and it encouraged me to grow my confidence. I must admit, because you know I am a single mother and I cannot avoid criticisms. So thanks to the Mrs. Philippines pageant, because it is really a perfect platform for high achieving mothers who wants to make a difference in the world. And for now, I would like to congratulate everyone, each and every one of the candidates, because I know you are already a winner because of your dynamic nature as a mother. You are already a perfect title holders.
Okay. Thank you so much, Bess. Very well said. We like your haircut. It's very
very posh.
Yeah, anyways, I know that you're waiting for this moment. So we are going to introduce to you our official representatives for Mrs. Philippines International. Starting off with G. Take it away.
Thank you, Ching. Okay, let me introduce first for the Mrs. category, and she hails from Talisay City. Talisay City is one of the towns in Cebu, and she is Miss Cherryl Amante David. Take it away, Miss Cherryl.
Thank you, Ms. G. I am Cherryl Amante David, a proud mother of an 8-year-old and currently teaching English to children online. And I am representing Talisay City.
All right, thank you very much, Cherryl. Coming from the Queen City of the South, Cebu City, representing the MS Cebu category for the Mrs. Philippines International. Please welcome Miss Jai Cruz.
Hello, everyone, and my name is Jaireen Ann Cruz, and I am an HR practitioner, and I'm representing Cebu City.
All right, thank
All
you
right.
very much, Miss Jai. Okay, Bess.
Okay, I'm so sorry, Ching. I was so excited to introduce also in our elite category that's from Lapu-Lapu City. Please welcome Miss Jenny Lowe.
Hi, good evening, everyone. My name is Genevieve Antigua Lo. I'm proud to say I'm happily married for 16 years with 2 kids. I'm a graduate of Bachelor of Science in Nursing, and currently I'm working as a staff nurse in Total Health Check Diagnostic.
All
Thank
right. All right, thank you very much, Gina Lo. So it's time now for us to know about them better. So we'll start. I know that our regional director, G, has a question for all of them. G.
Of course, all of us are very curious because during this time of pandemic, it's very unlikely for us mothers, at the same time, for all of us here, women, thinking of pageants during this time of pandemic. It's so challenging, and people might ask, what motivates them to join that pageant despite of this pandemic and this sad situation we are into right now. So let me ask them one by one. Let me start with Cherryl.
I expect to inspire others that being a mother and wife does not limit you to the 4 corners of the house, but to learn in both ways and in the end make myself a better me.
Thank you. Very well said, Cherryl. Let me hear from Jai this time. Jai, what motivates you?
Motivation for me is not something that is limited by regardless you have the chance to expose it outside or inside. Totally regardless if it's pandemic or if it's not, if you are very motivated into something, so you always have the will to do it. And for me, I want to exert the effort every day so that one day someone will tell me that I did everything to help the children with special needs.
Wow, very nice advocacy, Jai. You have it there. Let me hear from, last but not the least, the very beautiful
Oh,
Miss
thank
Jenny
you.
Lo.
Thank you, Miss G. For me, at first, I'm very hesitant to join. You know that, Miss G, I talked to you, I told you that, for me, I feel that I'm so greedy because all in my mind, I only, in my mind that I have to join only beauty pageant. Maybe people will think about it, people don't understand. So that's why I'm very hesitant to join. And then, but in the end of the day, I keep on thinking, why should I, it's like I should limit myself. I have to come out and, showcase what I have, and also to inspire all the mothers that this is not the end of the world. Even if there's a pandemic, but we can still do whatever we want to do, but we should follow the protocols. As a frontliner, we should follow. And also I'm get motivated also with my family, because they told me, yes, mom, you can join, we are always at your back. And because I experienced anxiety during the pandemic, and it really helps me to boost my confidence and for myself. That will be all. Thank you.
Very well said, Ching. Ching, take it away.
Yes, thank you very much, Gina Lo. It's very, very true. No, we have to come out as a winner, as a beautiful butterfly. Oh, okay. So it's time now for Bess to ask a question. Bess?
Okay, so as we all know, we mothers, we are the real life women, and we are actually, I think we're the busiest human planet, and we always put our families first, and sometimes in consequences, it end up that we're neglecting our own dreams and goals. But since you decided to join the pageant, what your preparations this time? So I would like to ask Jenny Lowe first to answer.
Okay. My first preparation, I was vaccinated already. So next week will be my second dose. So that's part of my preparation of the pageant. And also, I'm preparing holistically. I exercise. I started just now because I say, oh, I think it will push through. Because there's always this like May and this one, but this time I know it will push through this December. So I'm starting now with, I'm doing exercise, eat right food, and um, I read, I meditate also. So because I'm doing yoga and all of this and more. And I believe with all this preparation, I am prepared physically, mentally, and emotionally to Mrs. Philippines pageant, I think. That
Okay,
will be
thank you
all,
so
Ms.
much.
Beth. Thank you.
Oh, thank you. This is really very nice. How about Jai?
Oh, so not just physical preparation, but as well as I believe that the most important thing that you have to be prepared in everything that you're doing. You have to be mentally prepared and emotionally prepared. Emotionally prepared in a sense that in any case that you will not be able to win the crown, you are still motivated to do the very reason why you're doing this from the very start. And I think mentally, because we all know that all of us are working, so we also have to be focused at the same time, focus on this pageant that we are joining. Because again, at the end of the day, it's all about your motivation. Why do you join this pageant in the first place? So I guess those two things is very important, other than physical.
Yes,
Yeah,
yeah.
you have to, prepare physically, mentally, emotionally.
So
Anyways, my question,
how about Cherryl? Cherryl,
Oh,
does she have it?
go ahead.
Yeah, how about
okay. The decision I made of partaking in this pageant, this has set me up for a mindset of bringing out the best in me by taking care of myself and wellness amidst the situation that we are going through right now. I think that's it.
Okay. All right. Thank you so much. You can really feel their urge and their determination to really win the pageant. Diba, G? And of course, Bess.
Yes,
Really
yes.
myself on them, right? But anyway, my question would be, do you have any expectation for the pageant? What is your expectation? Cherzel, let's start with you.
My expectation is basically just to enjoy, just to enjoy and be able to inspire other women through this platform.
Okay. How about you, Jai?
My expectation for this pageant, um, actually, just to share with you, I had second thoughts joining as well because a lot of things happened during the pandemic.
Yeah.
But like I mentioned from the very start, if you are motivated enough, so there wouldn't be any other blockages for you to pursue what you wanted to happen. So I think my expectation would be either I win or I lose. I still continue to have my motivation to pursue the goal and the basic reason why I joined the pageant, I think.
That's good. That's good. How about you, Ginny?
Yeah, for me, it's like there's a saying, expect the unexpected. Yeah, it's like you should not expect something because maybe at the end it will not go with your expectation, and you will feel bad or feel sad. So for me, it's just I will have some fun and be with all the mothers, and we can share our experience during this pandemic, and that's it.
Enjoy the ride. Enjoy the journey of Mrs.
Yes,
Philippines
yes,
National 2021, right, Miss G?
Yes,
Yes.
2021. Yeah,
Very
this coming December. So the same as your pageant, Ching. Remember, you also competed last December 2019. So it's very
Mm.
challenging to prepare for Christmas, wherein there are lots of food around, and of course you'll be thinking of competing. So it's kind of difficult. Also, it's challenging on our part, right? Did you remember that time, Ching and Bess?
Yes,
Yes,
definitely it was
yes.
sad because you in front of me for sumptuous food and you cannot eat. But you know, you can eat actually, but in moderation. And then after
In
the batch,
moderation.
eat again, or you can eat it twice, diba? So that would be a great inspiration for you to, you know, to really lose weight. I would like to ask G and Bess if you still have other questions for our representative.
Aside from the questions that you asked earlier, Ching, I think we still have a little time. I'm just curious with regards to asking them how are they right now before we're going to give the
Yeah.
tips and the closing of this program. And we would like to ask how are they right now during this time of pandemic. Hi, let me ask first, Ginny. Okay, because I've understood that Jeannie has lots of fans and followers on TikTok. So I think she wants to share something and about how she's coping up with this pandemic.
Yes, and at the same time, we have also to bring it out in the open that Jeannie is a
Mm,
medical nurse. So I think it is also doubly hard for her. But honestly, I can see it on Facebook. Actually, I can see the pressure on her on Facebook because I always see Jeannie dancing and having a good time. I She is coping up. Is
but
that
you
true?
know, yeah, but
yes,
you know,
Jean.
yeah, but you know, Miss Ching and Miss Bess and Miss G, you know, when the pandemic started, I experienced an anxiety. That's why I joined TikTok. So it's just like I feel that I'm in one box and I cannot breathe. I cannot get out. I want to get out on that box, but I can't. And then every time I heard some news, and then it's like I'm so paranoid that it's like if it's increasing or somebody will deliver something, I need to, okay, you have to wash it. You have to wash it with chlorine or something like that. So it's just like for me, if I'm I cannot breathe. So that's why I have to think, or my siblings told me, you know, you cannot live with your fear. You have to do something. So that's why some of my friends in Saudi introduced me the TikTok. So and I love it. And now I'm proud to say I have now 55,000 followers on my TikTok.
Wow.
And
Catch.
yeah, and
Congratulations.
thank you. And it's really fun. And also, then I have to fight my fear. So that's why I apply on the on total health check diagnostic, and luckily they hired me. So that's why, because I want also to get vaccinated, and I said, how do I have to get the vaccine if I only staying in the house because the frontliners? So I said, okay, I have to work as a nurse again, and luckily I get vaccinated, and next week Friday I will get my second dose.
Okay, that's
And
Very
good.
nice.
yeah, because
Okay.
How
because
about
because you know, sorry, I'm very talkative, but you know, Miss Ching and Miss G and Miss Bess, my husband is a senior, so it's all me. I don't want him to get out in the house, even driving. I don't want. So everything is on. It's like delivery. And but
Yeah.
now I can do myself. I can go grocery and everything.
Yeah.
And
But you
I'm now
have to
okay.
be extra careful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. I'm
Okay.
very talkative. I'm so sorry.
It's okay. Fine. Okay.
It's fine.
Yeah.
We love listening to each and everyone's story during this, pandemic and how we all.
Cherryl.
I'm
Yes,
she.
Cherryl.
How are
Yes.
you
Yes.
coping with the pandemic?
Well, it has been tough for definitely it has been tough for many of us, this pandemic, but it has taught me a lot. And one of them is definitely not to give up. There's a lot of things to be thankful for right now and a lot to look forward in the future, even though times are hard right now, but I know beautiful things can and will come out of it. But I think that you just have to tell yourself that you can deal with whatever comes your way and focus your attention with what is certain in your life.
Yeah, that's true.
Very
We really
nice.
on what is the most important thing in life, and that's usually our faith in God and our family. Okay.
Very
How
true.
Correct.
about you, Kai?
Jai.
So this pandemic has been it has been tough for Cherzo. I think it has been the for me. Being away with my family, it was really tough. And I believe a lot of people are experiencing the same anxiety or even depression. But something that really helped me cope with the anxiety and everything that I was feeling for whatever that happened during the pandemic was the people around me. Um, they have they have always been there with me, and I I make it a point to, instead of focusing on what COVID has affected the people, it affects the people, but I make it a point to focus on what I can help instead. And being in the field of HR, we all understand that there's a lot of companies that were closing, and a lot of people were in need of jobs. And being a part of the HR team or being an HR practitioner, I believe that I was able to help the people by finding them jobs to sustain and support their families every day. And not just that, you have to be there. These people need somebody to talk to on what they are experiencing. And instead of focusing again on what's happening, you just have to focus on all the blessings that we have been receiving every day. And just the fact alone that we're here, our families are okay, and we are having this video now. So it's such a blessing. It is something that we have to be thankful for, and something that we also have to pray for the others as well.
Mhm. That's true. It's very important right now that we have to have an attitude of gratitude. We thank the Lord
Correct.
because there are jobs like that.
Yes,
So
correct. I agree, Ching. I can relate to Jai. Being an HR practitioner, yeah, we realize a lot of things being an HR practitioner, because we would see how many people needs a job right now, how many are jobless, and we're very much lucky. All of us here in this meeting tonight have jobs, but there are
yeah,
lots of people who needs a job, so we should be thankful that we have one, right?
that's true. So right
Mhm.
now, I'm sure that those who are tuning in right now have an idea of our beauty queens from from Cebu. So I think it's the right time for now also that the queens that we have will also give their advice or their tips in joining a pageant or in the journey of Mrs. Philippines International. So we will start with Bess.
Yeah. During the time when we were competing, we started with the regional search in Cebu. Then we were sent off to Manila. The whole time that all we did is just, enjoy. I know we are mothers, we are career women. Then we need to balance also everything, family. Then because you joined this pageant, so I'm sure you are really very passionate about it. So this is like, as I've said a while ago, it's coming out from your comfort zone, and just enjoy the journey, and make new friends. That's all.
Yes, that's true. How about you, Mrs. International 2017?
Yeah, for me, I also started. Although I was just handpicked, just like the three of you. I was handpicked way back 2017. I know it's not easy, but during my time, it's also not easy, even if without pandemic, because we need to prepare a lot of things like as what being mentioned by Janilo a while ago. You have to prepare holistically, right, Jin?
Yes.
So that means we have to, aside from, of course, the very first list of tips that I'm going to give you is, of course, because of this pandemic, it's already number one in the list to observe health protocols, because we don't have any other important thing to take into consideration but our health. Because of course, if we're not healthy, we would not be able to compete, right? So second is, of
Mm.
course, we have to have a strong mind and a strong heart. And I know that joining this pageant is your passion. So which means you really have a goal, right, behind your mind. You're joining this one because, of course, we have a goal, not only to have the crown, but of course you have your advocacies. And by the way, Ching, it has not been mentioned a while ago, these three ladies, even without pandemic yet, they had their charity work already. They were visiting, although not everything is being posted in social media, as what Catriona Gray said. Not
Yes.
everything is posted in social media, but these queens took their effort to visit their charities. So that was way back. I don't know what month was that, Miss Ginny. That was, I think, before the pandemic, around February, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, so they have their charity. So that's one of, also because joining this Mrs. Philippines International, is also, this is, we are eyeing for the crown for compassion. And of course, your advocacy is very important. So if you have a strong mind and a strong heart, of course you'd be able to succeed. So I think that's the most important there. Your passion, plus you have to condition your mind and your heart that you'll be competing soon with your advocacies deep in your heart. I think that's
Oh,
it.
that's so nice. Actually, for myself, I have three tips, but actually G and Bess already said the three actually. So the first would be in connection with what G said. Um, everyone who enters a pageant should have a purpose why you are there. Because at the end of the day, when the competition comes, sometimes it is really tough, mentally, physically, and everything. And then you started to doubt yourself and your confidence. So there will come a time that it's like that, because this is a competition. But then again, you should always take note that when you are on stage, you are not only carrying yourself, your name, and the province or the place that you are representing, but also the purpose why you are there. And that's where that advocacy should be, you should really take effect. So you really have to have something that you are passionate about, because at the end of the day, you will go back to that advocacy, because it will be your platform and you will be a voice of that advocacy. Second, I also feel that you should have a clear vision of what you want to do. First, why do you want to join, and how are you going to do it, and what are you going to do if you are gonna win it? Because you are gonna channel that, and it will give you the opportunity to communicate that to the judges, so they will see that you are really determined. Now, if you have that clear, if you can paint a picture that is clear enough for the judges, and you perform consistently in every aspect of the competition, then the judges will see how hungry you are, how hungry and determined you are for the crown. So it's like that. And the third would be, nakitaan man gud nako si Rabia Mateo. You know, preparation, yes. Preparation is the key. But if you over prepare and you forget to enjoy yourself on stage, the judges will see the tension on your face, and that they will see that you are tired, and then you're just doing it for doing it, for competing. But if you really enjoy yourself and have fun with your sisters, with your co-candidates, I think that it will really register on stage, and it will give you more chances of winning the crown. And even if you win or not, I always feel that even if, for example, you will not make it, but you know, the entire journey is a crown in itself, because you get to meet your sisters. For me, I'm speaking for myself, no, I have met beautiful people who became my soul sisters. And when the time came where Jason, my hubby, got COVID, I was really, really touched, because my sisters were there. Si Bess, si Mami Nini, they picked me up sa airport. Si G was checking up on me every now and then. So the sisterhood was really there. So it is winning in itself. So that's it. Daghan kay kog storya, but that's it. So there you have it. And I will give you the stage, Cherryl, Jeannie, and of course, Jai, to invite everyone to ask and to thank everyone who is supporting you right now. As early as now, I know that your family is supporting you, and to ask for support for the sponsors that you might have for the pageant. So I will start with the representative for Mrs. Philippines International, Ms. Cherryl Amante David.
Thank you, Ms. Ching. I am Cherryl Amante David, inviting everyone to be with me and the rest of Team Cebu to take part of our journey of Mrs. Philippines. Thank you.
Okay, Jai.
And once again, this is Jareen, and I am inviting everyone to continuously check on us. And of course, uh, always checking on the happenings for Mrs. Philippines International, and to, of course, give us well wishes on the journey and the pageant that's going to happen in December, right? So, yeah, I'm inviting everyone to pray for us on this journey. Thanks.
The last but not the least, Gina Lu.
Yes, thank you. I have to thank all my friends, or no, first my family. They're very supportive, especially my husband. He keeps on telling me on my diet and everything, but it's very always there for me. And also my friends keeps on telling me, oh, do I have to go to your Mrs. Philippines page? I said yes, you have to like first the FB page, and then maybe if there's some votes you can vote, but for now it's not yet. So please keep on updating or keep on checking the Facebook page of Mrs. Philippines International. And I hope that from the start until the end of this journey for Mrs. Philippines International 2021, I hope we are still together, hand in hand. And please support the Team Cebu. Ato ni.
All right. Good luck, ladies. And Miss G Cantalasa, do you have anything more to say or to share?
I think everything has been mentioned, and of course, we're very grateful for letting Glamour Productions for this wonderful opportunity to be able to meet and present our candidates. So we are proud to say and officially present to you, to Glamour Productions, the Mrs. Philippines International Cebu team. This is Benji.
And I am Bess.
And this is Ching saying, Maayong gabi.
Maayong gabi o daghang salamat.